Hey guys, back with another video, and today is a fitness related video, and if you can't tell by the title, this is the Fat Chick's Guide to Insanity Month 1. If you don't know my story, I am 4 months postpartum with baby number 3. Yeah, I know. All my kids are under the age of 5. And with my first, I gained like 65 pounds. With my second, I was only maybe 20 pounds less than I was at the end of my first pregnancy. And I gained like 35 pounds. And then with my third, I gained 15 pounds. So I wish that I had like a before picture, but I don't. Hopefully I'll upload those on my blog soon. I have some at my heaviest weight and so on and so forth. Yeah. Life just got miserable. I live in a 2-story house, and just walking up and down the stairs became a nightmare. Breathing really heavy and not having energy to go do things with my kids, you know, not feeling attractive, you know, for my husband, even though I know that he loves me no matter what size I am, but just, you know, not wanting to be that mom that let herself go, if you know what I mean. And I felt like I was falling into that category. And so I guess it started maybe like 2 months, I really don't know how many months ago. I've been studying on nutrition for about 2 years now, and tweaking my diet because I was having certain issues that were making me, you know, sick every time I would eat. And I pretty much got those under control, but to an extent. I'm still, you know, working on things. Ain't no perfection, y'all. But working out, as far as being active and things, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and it's really easy to fall into the rut of just being flat out lazy. I mean, it's very, very easy, especially when your babies are new and you're up all night and you're tired and you're exhausted. It's very easy to sit around and not do anything and make up excuses for why you don't get up and you don't get around, and I made those excuses. And it finally kind of hit me and dawned on me when I realized, you know, I had a lot of people in my family who were, you know, ill, that were passing away from cancer, that, you know, had, you know, different issues and problems, and it made me scared that I could be on my way to that. And what if by fluke chance I was one of those people who have, you know, has a heart attack at, you know, 20-something years old. I have 3 babies, I have a husband, I have things that I have to live for. And so change needed to happen. Originally, I wanted to do the Focus T25 workout, but it just was not in our budget at the time. And so I just went to Walmart and picked up a random workout DVD. I think it was Jillian Michaels' Ripped in 30. I did that for like 2 days and I hated it. Hated it. Not because I couldn't do it, just because it wasn't exciting, and she was driving me absolutely bonkers because she doesn't really do the workout. She kind of just talks a lot. So I started doing her, like, putting it on mute so I did not have to listen to her anymore. But it wasn't something that I woke up every day and saying, yay, Jillian Michaels. I just, And to say that I haven't been active in a really long time, but I danced all through high school, and not that kind of dancing. So, you know, I spent most of my life decently active. It wasn't until after high school that I was just like, who cares? So, yeah, there was a motivation factor, but I did not enjoy the DVD. So by random chance, my husband came home from work and said that somebody from his job had bought Insanity, didn't care for it, and gave it to me for whatever reason. And I was like, oh my gosh, do they not realize, like, fat chick here, I can't do Insanity. You're supposed to already be in shape. And have you seen the people that do Insanity? They're insane. Like, there's a reason why it's called that. And I said, well, I'll try it. Why not? What is there to lose? And wow. The first day, if you don't know, if you live under a rock and you've never heard of Insanity, it is considered to be the hardest workout on DVD. And there's 11 DVDs, I think, that you have to do in different... Go sit down, baby. There are 11 or so DVDs that you do. Your first month is a little bit easier than your second month. You do have a recovery week in between. You work out for 6 days, you have a rest day, and so on and so forth. Well, the first day that you start Insanity... Give it back. My life. I love it. Go sit down. Go. Whew. So, your first day, you do what is a fit test. It is like 20-something minutes. You have, I think it's 6 exercises that you do for 1 minute each, and you write down how many reps you can do of each one. That way, every 2 weeks, you can see how far you have gotten. I couldn't do half the moves on day 1. I struggled big time with that. And I didn't feel defeated. When I announced on Facebook that I was going to start Insanity, and I could almost feel through the screen people going, oh my gosh, what are you thinking? You're not gonna finish this, you know, maybe you should do something else. Even when I looked online to see if there were people who were overweight, not people who were wanting to tone or improve their endurance, but people who were truly overweight starting Insanity. And all the forums that I read, somebody was saying, you know, maybe you should start with something else. Maybe you should build your endurance up, because Insanity is kind of crazy, and you could get injured, and you could do this, and you could do that. And I finally told myself, I'm running out of options. Yeah, I could walk around my neighborhood, I could lift weights at home, you know, whatever, but I need results now, and I need to get better now. I'm wasting my 20s on being overweight, sick, fat, sick, and nearly dead. So I decided I was going to stick with it, and I pulled myself. I'm on day 44, 45, something like that. And I've enjoyed every minute. There are days that I feel like I'm gonna puke, and there are days where I don't want to do it, but I do. And when I check my heart rate monitor and I've burned, you know, 500 and 600 calories in 40 minutes, I mean, how do you complain about that? When you're pouring in sweat and you can't pull yourself off the floor, to me, that's a sense of accomplishment. So like I said, I have completed month 1, but I'm doing it a little bit differently than what they recommend. I've completed month 1, but I'm actually going to redo month 1. I do have a lot of weight to lose. I have a lot of endurance that I want to build up before I tackle the max interval training, which are roughly 60-minute workouts. I just don't think that I am there yet, and it could just be fear. I'm not sure. And like I said, week 1, I could barely get through the warm-up. I still worked out until the end, but I took a lot of breaks. Excuse me. And I drank a lot of water. But now I can easily go through an entire workout from start to finish. But here are a few tips. If you are thinking about doing Insanity and you know, have quite a bit of weight to lose and you feel like maybe it's just too intense for you, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to, you know, say, oh, you can do this or whatever. But for me, I took it not easy, but if I physically could not do a move, I did a different move that I knew I could do. So, you say hi again?
Hi. Is it working?
It is working, but you gotta go sit down so mommy can film. For example, push-ups. I still can't do a push-up. One of the reasons is, I don't know if you can see this on my hand, but it's a cyst from falling on it when I was dancing, falling on it numerous times while being a dancer, and it prevents me, that's as far as I can bend my hand back. So doing a push-up is almost impossible. I'm not going to say that it is. So I do either, I have a half wall in my house and I do push-ups on that, or sometimes I just do wall push-ups. Is it the same intensity? No, but for someone who can't even do one anyway, it's better than nothing. That's literally my outlook. I don't stop, even if it's like I said, if it's a move that I can't do, I do something that I can. I just don't stop moving. Just don't stop moving. When I first started this, I was 8 weeks postpartum. No, longer than that. 10 weeks postpartum. Go sit down, bud. And so, jumping jacks, no ma'am, that wasn't happening. So I would just do a different move that was part of the workout that I could do, and I could do it efficiently without injuring myself. And that's another big thing. You know what your body is capable of. If a move feels wrong or you're not able to keep form, you know, stop what you're doing and either fix your form or do something that you are capable of doing. It's just about keep moving. Also, don't try to keep up with Shaun T. Oh my gosh, like, these people have been doing for Insanity for a very long time. Don't try to keep up with them if this is like your first exposure to working out, or even your first exposure to Insanity. Go against yourself. You have your fit test. Try to do better on your fit test. Try to push yourself a little further. If you physically can't do the entire workout, then don't do the entire workout. Next day, go a minute longer, go 2 minutes longer, go 5 minutes longer until you can do the entire workout. I know it's difficult, I know it sucks and it hurts, and sometimes you think that you're absolutely crazy for even attempting this, but it's really, really worth it. My endurance has gone through the roof. I can walk up and down my stairs without huffing and puffing. I pushed my kids in a double stroller through dirt for 4 or 5 hours, something like that, at a Renaissance festival, and my family noticed that I didn't huff and puff at all. Not right now, bud. I'm able to do things and I don't get so tired, and I'm losing light, it's getting dark. I feel a lot better. My clothes are fitting way better. I'm only down like 8 pounds, but I'm, you know, right about my pre-pregnancy. I weighed less than I did before I got pregnant with my 3rd baby. One of my most exciting non-scale victories is I haven't been able to wear riding boots since high school, and by just a whim I decided to go and try on a pair of riding boots, and I was able to slip them on, and I almost cried in the store. So do it. If you're thinking about it, if you are afraid that you may not be able to do it, don't let that stop you. Just do it. Do what you can. That's my advice, because that's what I did and that's what works for me. Another suggestion is make sure that you either work out right when you wake up, or eat something, wait 30 minutes and then work out, because I have found if I wait too long after I get up, to work out and I haven't eaten anything and I try to work out, I get really, really sick. I almost throw up on myself. But I usually just wake up. You know, if my kids are up, then I get them breakfast and I go into my workout. If they're not up, then I literally just throw clothes on, come downstairs and do my workout. Make sure you drink lots and lots of water. And if you need a break, take a break. Go sit down. If you need a break, take a break. Just keep moving. Another thing, it's not essential, but it's been wonders for me, is a heart rate monitor to see, you know, how many calories are you burning. That's a big motivational, you know, push to say, oh my gosh, I've burned 500 calories, I've burned 600 calories or whatnot. You know, those are pretty awesome. And if you're using an app like MyFitnessPal, that's, you know, kind of information that you need to know. I will be doing a review of my heart rate monitor. I have the Polar, I don't know, the FT7 is what I have, and I love it. It has been, you know, a great tool. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm at the end of my first week in the first month in my second round of first month. Do you get it? I don't know. And you know, I get through the workouts a lot easier. I'm starting to see improvement with moves that I wasn't able to do the first time around, so it's pretty exciting. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am not a Beachbody coach. I'm not trying to make any money here. I won't be making money if you decide to buy Insanity. If you are looking for a Beachbody coach, I do know someone who is absolutely wonderful, and I would love to give you her information. Just send me a comment and I will get that to you. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, or you want me to get more in depth about something with Insanity, just let me know. This is kind of on a whim video, no rhyme or reason except for to maybe encourage someone else who is feeling like they're in a rut and they don't really know what to do. Sometimes you have to just take that leap, you know, and do the insane thing, the thing that people don't think you can do, because trust me, I'm sure there are plenty of people who weren't expecting me to get this far with Insanity. So that is it. I will do a video at the end of this month, kind of recapping, and hopefully at the end of this month I will feel ready and prepared to tackle those max interval workouts. So again, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe because it's free, y'all. But thanks again, and hope you have a good week.